here's the daycare thing. Like, that's part of it. And then there's a bunch of people that don't exist that are getting Medicaid money.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's autism diagnoses, right? So they self-diagnose as autism. They open up an autism center. They have a bunch of kids in the autism center. They get money for those kids. There's no autism. There's no kids. It's all fake.
Right.
There's also, like, there's these fake scams where there was one that they uncovered in Minnesota where they were supposedly feeding an exorbitant amount of children, and there was no kids. No one was going there, but they were saying they were feeding like 5,000 people a day.
Sure.
They didn't even have the capacity to feed 5,000 people a day. There was no food coming in there. But the
American dream, dude.
The politicians were getting so much money from these people.
Right.
Just from the Somali community that owned daycare centers, the Minnesota politicians were getting $35 million last year.
Is Tim Walz to blame for that? I don't know.
Well, he just stepped down from his re-election. That's not good. That's not good. When you were almost the vice president of the United States, if they did it themselves, if they were the ones that were perpetrating the fraud.
Sure.
The real problem is if they didn't do it themselves, who helped them fill out all those forms? Who helped them organize this? And is this a money laundering thing?
Sure.
And are they filtering this money into other people's accounts? Are they filtering into offshore accounts? Because supposedly, here's another one. Supposedly, they were sending money like on a regular basis back to Somalia, and they were catching them at TSA in Minnesota.